All right. Welcome back, kids. This is Sarcasm Speaks, where the points are made up and the scores don't matter. I'm Jared. He's Bob. Hopefully somebody out there got that reference. That was a great TV show, by the way.
Whose Line was pretty good.
Yeah.
But it really was it was like Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery and then occasionally Wayne Brady.
Yeah.
That really did it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what's his name? Drew Carey did nothing for me.
No, he was...
He was a good punching bag.
Yeah. Well, I can't think of the word. It's like the opposite of integral.
Replaceable?
Yeah,
Expendable?
Expendable. Yeah. He was expendable. Because they brought the show back with Aisha Taylor, who voiced Lana in Archer.
Yep.
And it was just as good.
Yeah,
Because Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery were still there.
Yeah, it's all about them.
Yeah. So yeah, great show. I'm gonna kick this off with a question and a potential debate. I don't know. We'll see.
A master debate?
Yes, a master debate. This comes from the Instagram of Grill Your Ass Off. So big fans of Grill Your Ass Off around here. Go to grillyourassoff.com. Use our promo code SarcasmPod to get 15% off your entire order. That's everything. They got the world's best seasonings. They're better than all those other ones. Fuck Meat Church. Fuck what's the other one? McCormick. All those things.
But McCormick sucks. Like
they all suck.
You only get McCormick because it's like you get the garlic powder to mix in with other shit.
Yeah, they all suck. Grill Your Ass Off is the best. They give you a pound of seasoning for like $12. So yeah, it's a 16-ounce container. Lasts forever. I literally use it every single day. They have 10, 12 different flavors of seasonings. They've got seasoned salts. They've got awesome apparel and mugs and all kinds of awesome shit over there. So go to grillyourassoff.com. Promo code SarcasmPod gets you 15% off. So the Grill Your Ass Off Instagram posted this thing, which Jones and I were talking about earlier. Shout out to Jones. One must go forever. So you have four tiles, and you have to pick one to just get rid of forever. Chicken, ribs, shrimp, or steak. So you get to keep 3, and you have to get rid of 1 forever.
Chicken, ribs, shrimp, steak.
Yes.
I'm getting rid of chicken forever. Now, I also assume that this is under the assumption that it's for my entertainment or like my eating pleasure.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm booting chicken even though I eat it every day because it's, good for you, but like that's not the point of the exercise.
Yeah, no, you never get to have this ever again.
Yeah, chicken.
They get wiped off the face of the
chicken.
earth. Chicken? Really?
Yes, chicken.
Why?
It's the most inferior of the 3. Now, I know so you're going to come at me with shrimp, I know.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of shrimp.
So I think that... I mean, so here's the deal. Whatever I'm about to say, you could say the same about chicken. Because shrimp, you can cook it all these different ways, and you can do it all these other things. It cooks easily.
Yeah.
That's a benefit to shrimp.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to worry about salmonella. Like, you could just eat it cold, like shrimp cocktail.
Mm-hmm. It's very versatile.
Chicken is just kind of chicken.
Yeah.
Now, I know you do lose some. Now, I think the peaks of chicken are higher than shrimp, but the valleys of chicken are also lower than shrimp.
Yeah. So for me, I'm keeping chicken almost solely for wings. I fucking love chicken wings. And I'll keep the entire chicken just so I can have wings and then never eat shrimp ever again. Like, the wings will do it for me. I also like chicken thighs. I think they're pretty good.
Thighs are fine.
I mean, other than that, it's chicken.
I mean, part of where I
bland.
come from, again, I eat chicken like every day.
Yeah.
And then on the weekends, I usually make it with like some kind of pasta or something like that. And so it's like I eat a lot of chicken. I never eat shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why I'm at... And I like shrimp. I do. It doesn't serve much of a purpose, but...
Yeah, it doesn't do a ton.
but it kind of goes with everything, as does chicken.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They're kind of a wash in a way, but
They're
like,
both inferior. I don't think any sane person is going to get rid of steak or ribs.
no,
Of those four.
It's only like holier than thou people.
Yeah. So it's like of those four, you got to pick between chicken and shrimp.
Yeah. And yeah, it's tough, but it's just like chicken is just so fucking boring. It's just so boring. And I know you can grill your ass off on it and that minimizes the damage a little bit. But like, fuck me.
Yeah.
Just enough with the fucking chicken.
Like I said, though, for me, I'm keeping it almost solely for chicken wings because
Yeah,
I love wings.
And again, so it's like, but I have the other two, which is why I'm fine.
Yeah.
If it was like, no, because even then it would be steak. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what scenario I keep the chicken, because
In what scenario do you eat the cat food?
you always eat the cat food.
I like this guy.
Yeah, because I guess you're missing something with like sauce chicken tenders and chicken wings, pulled chicken,
Yeah.
buffalo chicken. Like, I don't know.
You can do a lot of different things with the chicken, and there's a lot of different components that are different. Like chicken thighs are totally different than chicken breast or chicken fingers.
Yeah.
Chicken wings, they're all different. Shrimp is just shrimp. And it's like, all right, cool. I guess I can't eat gumbo anymore, but like, fuck it. No, I'm good with gumbo anyway.
But have you tried the gumbo?
Yeah. Or like
Gumbo sucks.
yeah, or jambalaya.
Jambalaya is actually good. though.
Jambalaya is very good, but I'll just do it just the andouille sausage instead of shrimp. Like I don't need shrimp.
No, and I guess, yeah, so I guess the big trade-off is you miss out on wings, and then you miss out on like barbecue wings, buffalo wings, or barbecue chicken, buffalo chicken, like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
You can't do those things with shrimp.
No. Shrimp is very narrow. Like it's got like a narrow lane.
Well, shrimp fits a lot of things, but it only fits those things in the form of shrimp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know I do.
Like you can do buffalo mac and cheese or buffalo chicken mac and cheese,
Yeah.
but that's because you maybe bread or pull chicken, whatever. Shrimp is cooked as shrimp.
Right.
And then thrown in with whatever.
You're not going to do like shrimp mac and cheese.
You could.
I feel like you're more apt to see a lobster mac and cheese than a shrimp mac and cheese.
Doesn't mean you can't do it.
No, that's true.
I actually bet it would be pretty good.
I mean, everything is good with mac and cheese.
Like a baked stuffed shrimp,
Yeah.
mac and cheese.
That actually sounds really fucking good.
No, but like, so what I mean is like, so there's wings, there's wings, there's fried tenders, there's pulled, whatever. Mm-hmm. You're eating shrimp in either shrimp form or baked stuffed shrimp form. Like that's really it.
Yeah.
Like you don't have like ground shrimp.
No. No, there's no like shrimp wings.
No, it's just shrimp.
Yeah. You got to pull the stupid fucking tails off though. That's annoying. Fuck those.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
That's why I axed them.
Compared to eating chicken breast, it's not that bad.
No.
And that's what does it for me. It's just like,
There's nothing worse than an overcooked, dry chicken breast. It's just gross.
it's just so bad.
It's so
like-
bad.
And I just eat it out of necessity. That's it. That's the
Yeah.
only reason.
But I mean, if you cook a chicken breast, good. It's fine.
Yeah, but chicken breast becomes leftovers for me, and no matter what, it's
Right.
going to be dry.
Yeah.
It's like
But
literally.
it's like once, like the second,
serves
like it
one
gets
purpose.
overcooked, it's like, oh my god,
yeah, I got no
sucks.
use for it. No use.
it's like turkey. Like overcooked chicken might as well just be turkey. Turkey fucking blows. I mean, you can have fried chicken. Fried chicken's fucking delicious.
Fried chicken is good.
It's so good.
Popcorn chicken.
Yeah. Remember when KFC first came out with the popcorn chicken thing?
I do.
Those were so good. I don't care if they weren't real chicken or not.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's not the point.
They were delicious.
They tried, all right.
Yeah, it was worth a shot. All right. So I had a feeling we might be on different ends of the spectrum because Jones was also shrimp. He and I agreed with that. But
Yeah,
like I said, I had a feeling you had a disdain for chicken.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
And because I eat, again, like literally 4 times a week, I eat chicken for lunch, and it's in a Tupperware. It's cooked ahead of time. Like,
Yeah.
no fucking thank you.
Yeah. Well, speaking of no fucking thank you, my life is such a fucking joke right now. I texted you this yesterday. I don't have water in my house right now. So if you've been following along with the show long enough, obviously you know I've been bitching since it fucking started about all the construction and everything in the house. Well, now we're at the point in the construction where the plumbers are in and they have to change all of the pipes in the house because they're not to code. And so the house was put together and built in like 1965 or something like that. So without getting all into the boring details of it, all the pipes got to be replaced. There's shit that's not to code everywhere. At one point it goes from like cast iron to PVC back to cast iron. Like that is very like highly not to code. That's a big red flag there. They were like, nope, we got to redo all this shit. It's not going to pass inspection. So all the pipes are getting replaced. Well, that means that we don't have water for the next 3 days. So this episode, I think this is going to be Monday's episode. So hopefully I have water by the time this airs. But yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and ideally we'll have it back Friday night.
You know you're not getting this back till next Tuesday, right?
Nope. Well, that's the problem. Herein lies the what is the saying? I want to say herein lies the quilt, but that is not the fucking saying.
Fuck? What quilt?
I don't know. The quilt.
Whose quilt?
The Jason's Fleece. Remember that? Jason's Golden Fleece. Remember that book?
His rainbow technicolored dream coat?
Yeah. Herein lies the problem. I guess that's what I was trying to say. I thought it wasn't problem. I don't know. Anyway.
Who did have the technicolor dream coat?
Was that Jesus? No, he was a superstar.
Oh.
Jesus Christ superstar.
Joseph?
Joseph
have the
and the Technicolor raincoat.
This is so bad.
The smoking jacket.
His Italian smoking jacket?
Yeah. What did Jesus and Joseph and Hugh Hefner all have in common? They all smoked and they wore jackets.
I think Hefner. Yeah, the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. It's a musical by Tim Rice from 1968. How did you not know that?
Oh, yeah. Is that the one about the Nazis? What the fuck is that called? Oh, Sound of Music. That's the one, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Gone with the Wind and the Sound of Music.
Yeah,
Are they
One
all
Flew
old?
Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I don't fucking know.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. That's the one where everyone was on drugs.
Fucking midgets killing themselves in the back.
Yeah, which is amazing. I mean, obviously, it's not amazing that someone killed themselves, but it's amazing that they left it in the movie. They just didn't give a fuck. Or like they didn't know. Like, you have to notice. You have to notice.
I don't think they
right?
could do anything about it in 1938.
Yeah, I don't think they had that editing capability.
Yeah, I don't think you could CGI out a hanging midget.
Yeah. They just kind of hoped that people didn't notice it.
I think it took a while.
Yeah. I think so.
Or actually, I think people back in the day probably might have looked at it and gone, wow, that kind of looks like a hanging midget.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Can't be a hanging midget.
But it also wasn't a thing probably until the internet, because that's when it became widespread.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we heard about it, like, you know, what is that, middle school, high school?
I don't even know.
That was
I heard
like-
about it like 3 years ago, but that's because I'm retarded and I hear about everything late.
I think it was around there. That's like internet time, you know, around 2008 to 2012. Though I mean the
I
high
can
school.
confirm the
college.
internet was around then.
Yeah, yeah. Well, as peak internet, you know. Technically, the internet was invented in like 1982 or something.
I had Windows
bullshit like
95 with the internet.
that. So did I. Yeah. Not a lot of people did back then, though. You know.
No. Well, it took you 3 hours to get on the damn thing.
Yeah, and anytime the phone rang, you went into a fucking panic attack. Run to the top of the stairs. Ma, don't answer the phone. I'm on the computer.
That's so bad.
And then sometimes, like, it would be like, you know, my mom would be like, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck," and she would just answer the phone, and I'd get kicked off, and I'd be like, "God damn it!
Yep.
What the fuck? I told you not to answer the phone." As like a fucking 12-year-old, like as if that matters. So anyway, I suck and I don't have water. So I don't know. I guess once we're done here, I texted you last night and I was like, "Hey, I got a really weird fucking request. Can I shower at your house?"
Yeah, and so I was like, let me just like make sure that because I don't know. I don't even know if anyone's ever used this thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just let me make sure it like works, whatever. She's like, "Oh, well, I don't think we have soap or what." I'm like, no. I'll just tell him to bring whatever he needs.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Like I'll bring whatever I need and then get it done.
She's like, "No, I got nice towels." I go, "Yeah, he can bring a towel."
Yeah, I'm good. I got it.
I go, "I don't know where they are. I already forgot what you told me."
Yeah, got a towel and a bar of soap in a plastic fucking bag. There it is.
Yeah. She's like trying to be nice, and I'm like, "Why?"
Yeah. Do you know who I am?
He hasn't earned it.
Yeah, I'm a piece of shit.
Don't do his laundry. Don't give him your soap.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, this isn't going to come out till after, but you know, Nick, when you're listening to this, I'm probably going to have to be like one of these days, be like, "Hey, Nick, can I come over and shower?" So luckily Amy's at her sister's house during the week. She watches her sister's dog. And we brings Pickett, so they get to play, and you know it's nice because Pickett's actually like a calm dog for the most part now. Because I get home from work and she just like lays and sleeps because she runs around with another dog literally all fucking day long, which is what she needs anyway. But whatever. So she can
You guys should
shower.
just get another dog.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think we're gonna eventually. We got to get through the house first. We need
No, you just get it now. That way it can't ruin the new house.
Yeah.
Ruins the old house.
We need to get the fence first. Still don't have a fucking fence. I'll get to that.
I was saying we got to get a Rottweiler to put Leo in his place. Yeah,
Really teach him.
yeah, he's too
what.
too ballsy right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be hitting up random people, and the other thing too is like it's not really like I can sneak by without showering over the next couple days, like because for work, like today I was at a ropes course, so like I'm out.
Sweating and
It's
shit.
hot. I'm sweaty. Tomorrow we're going to a trampoline park, so I'm obviously gonna be sweaty. The day after that, Thursday, we're hiking Wachusett Mountain, so that's fucking crazy. And then Friday is we're going to the beach, so like I could probably get away with Friday. I mean, I'll just smell like salt water, but yeah, no, this place, they're definitely not going to be done on Friday. And then I don't know what we're going to do over the weekend. Like it's going to be like a legit scramble. Like if we don't have water for the weekend, like we can't fucking stay at the house all weekend long. Like at least now over the next couple days, like I said, like I'm at work all day and Amy's at her sister's house. But like if we have to spend an entire day at the house with no water, like what the fuck?
You guys should just kill each other.
Yeah.
I mean, you just skip a step. Yeah. Because inevitably that's what would probably happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like we have a porta potty outside because we had one just for all the construction guys. So like in my own, I can't shit or piss in my own house for the next 3 days. I have to go out to the porta potty, which is in the front yard. So it's like I might as well just bring a fucking newspaper and wave to the neighbors every time I go and take a shit. Like, "Oh, hey guys, I'm about to go take a shit. Here I am sitting in the porta potty." Yeah, like what the fuck, dude?
Take a latrine.
I mean, I pissed in the backyard a couple times already, just because like this morning I was waiting for the contractor to come because I had to meet with him to talk about, you know, the inevitable new costs that pop up. He goes, "Oh, well, we can do this and we could do that, and this costs this much, and if I do this, this is this much. So what do you want to do?" So I'm waiting for him, and this morning, so I'm just sitting in the kitchen, like actually like working on my laptop, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta go take a piss, but the plumber's already turned the water off. So I walk out to the porta potty, and someone's in it. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, well, I'm just pissing in the backyard. I don't give a shit. It's my backyard.
I would just skip a step and piss outside.
Yeah.
I wouldn't piss in that thing.
Yeah, no. I think it's so anytime I gotta piss, I'm just gonna piss outside.
Yeah, I would just piss in the bushes.
But I have to piss in a location that Pickett can't get to. Because otherwise she's gonna be like sniffing and fucking licking my piss because she's weird. She's a dumb dog. She was eating drywall the other day. Like she goes around the house because she likes to chew on sticks.
Yeah.
So anytime there's like wood shavings, she just eats them. Now the good thing about it is like she doesn't eat sticks. She just likes to break them. I don't know. Maybe she just likes chaos apparently. She just like grabs a stick, chews on it, snaps it in half, and then spits it out. But like around the house, there's like wood fucking splinter, like a big wood piece and shit. She just goes around and starts chewing on it and eating it. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, get the fuck, like, and then the other day she was like eating the bits of the drywall that were on the ground. This goddamn fucking dog.
Yeah.
So that's why I can't piss in an area that Pickett can reach because she'll just start fucking licking it. Just try and drink my piss. Well, at least it's sterile and she probably likes the taste.
Fucking dogs.
Yeah. So that's my fucking current conundrum with construction. I don't have water. No running water. So also I can't wash dishes. So I can't wash anything. So what I did was I went to Dick's yesterday and bought one of those 5-gallon like a fucking prepper, like a doomsday prepper. Like, you know, they have like these massive like cartons or jugs of fucking water. Like I went and bought one of those.
Oh yeah.
I forget whether it's 5 or 10 gallons. But I filled that thing up and I put it on the porch because we have a porch now. And I'm like, all right, well, I have like a little like wash basin thing. So like anything I have to wash, it's literally like camping at this point.
Why are you not just using all paper plates?
No, we do.
No.
But I mean like a knife. Like if I have to use a knife to cut something.
No. You're not cutting anything anymore.
Yeah. Well, also this is why I was not thrilled about this is we found out we weren't going to have water from Tuesday to Friday on Monday.
Yeah.
So I had already gone food shopping for the week. So I was like, I said this to Amy and I was like, what the fuck? Like if this guy could have told us last week, hey, plumbers are going to be there next week and you're not going to have water for a certain amount of time. Because I knew going in that once the plumbers came, we weren't going to have water. Like this wasn't a surprise to me. The surprise was on Monday, hey, by the way, starting tomorrow until Friday, you're not going to have water. That was the fucking surprise. But I bought like all this food and shit to cook. And it's like, well, if I had known we weren't going to have water, I just would have bought like, I don't know, like different shit. Like I bought ribs. Like I have to fucking cut the ribs. And I bought a pork tenderloin. Like I got to cut that like after I cook it. So now I have to wash the knife in a fucking basin outside from my doomsday prepper fucking water jug. And it's like, I would have bought fucking Hot Pockets. You know what I mean? Like
disinfectant wipes.
Like I would, yeah, that too.
No, that's what you should use instead of a fucking wash basin.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But like, so you know what I mean? Like I would have bought like fucking 8 boxes of Hot Pockets and like frozen mac and cheese.
Then you guys definitely would have been dead by the weekend.
Yeah, and frozen pizza. You know what I mean? Yeah, then we definitely would have needed the porta potty. We would have been fighting each other over that.
One of you would have died of dysentery. You can't eat that many Hot Pockets.
What is this shit doing in the back? Pickett didn't go yet. Oh, that's mine. I shit in the backyard.
It's on fire right now. Yeah, it was a pepperoni Hot Pocket.
Like, you know, it would have been nice to be able to plan. And
but why would you don't get to plan? That's not how contractors work.
Yeah, how dare I?
Yeah, that's not how they work.
No, it's really not. Like, you know nothing until like the day of. And it's like, all right, sick. And then, so now we're going through the whole thing, which is why I talked to the contractor this morning. because he's like, oh, well, the plumber doesn't really want to keep the radiators because, like, we don't really do that. He was like, he'll do it if we ask him to, but like, he's not happy about it. And like, if something doesn't work, he said he's not really cool with coming back to fix it. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing? So now we're probably just going to end up getting baseboard heating through the whole house, which is better anyway. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have to get into the boring details, but it's an old house. So like radiators are cool because they stay hot. It's forced hot water radiators. But like he was explaining and showing to me, all of the pipes in the basement that go to the radiator are just exposed. So he's like, yeah, your radiator's staying hot, but where do you think the water comes from? And I was like, I don't know, the pipes in the basement. And he goes, yeah. Is there any insulation in the ceiling in the basement? And I go, no. And he goes, so all of that hot water that's running through those pipes, you're losing heat there. So for all the heat that you're saving from your radiator staying hot, you're losing by the pipes in the basement. And he goes, all of these pipes for the radiators, they all run on exterior walls. So when it's fucking 12 degrees outside and you're getting hot water through these pipes, the pipes are exposed to coldness being on an exterior wall. So he's like, what we can do is if we do baseboard through the whole house, we run this system where all the pipes run through internal walls. So your heating pipes aren't external. He said, because we don't do that anymore in modern day construction because you lose money by the heat escaping from the pipes to go to the fucking 12 degree outside air. And because that's the other thing too, if you're familiar with anything, like it goes drywall, then insulation, then pipes, and then your exterior wall. So like if you're sitting there listening right now and you're like, oh yeah, but like you have insulation in your exterior walls. Yeah, the insulation's on the interior side. Like, so as the layers go, like I said, drywall, insulation, then heating pipes, and then it's the outside. Like the wall and then the vinyl siding and then the outside. So like the heating pipes are pretty much exposed to the cold air. And he was like, yeah, man, you'll save so much more money. And he goes, you're spending more money now up front to fix everything, but like you're not going to lose all this. Like your heating bill could theoretically go down. And I was like,
great sales process.
Yeah. But it's not even like it's for him though, which is why, like, if the plumber had told me that, I'd be like, yeah, okay, buddy. But like, it's the contractor and he seems like a good guy and he hasn't really fucked with us so far. He's been really good with us. So I'm like, all right, like it makes sense. And that's the other thing too. It makes sense. Like there have been a couple things where like I've called him on his bullshit and it turns out he was right and I was wrong. Like there was a whole thing about like smoke detectors. Like he was saying we had to hardwire all the smoke detectors in the house. And I was like, I don't think that's a thing. And he goes, yeah, no, it is. And I'm like, where is it? And he goes, you can look it up in whatever town code or whatever. And I was like, all right, I'll look it up. Because I knew from when we sold our house and all that shit, like ours weren't hardwired. And we were in a 2-unit house. And we weren't hardwired between. Because that was the whole thing, like with having 2 units in a house. That's what he said. So lo and behold, I go to North Attleboro fucking town code, and he was right. They have to be hardwired per code. But like I said, there's been a few things where like I've pushed him on, or I've pushed back, and he ends up being right in the end. So, I mean, if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a fucking witch. So if he says baseboard is better and interior pipes are better, I don't know. I think I'm done fighting him at this point. I'm just like a dog that's rolling over. Like, just fucking take my money.
Yeah, I would say just keep counting money out to him.
Yeah. So, I mean, luckily our kitchen was way under budget. So we saved a bunch of money there. So a lot of that money that we saved in the kitchen can go towards switching everything over. But like, fuck me, man. This sucks.
It's almost like renovating a house is not supposed to be easy.
Yeah, who knew, right? Especially like trying to live in it. And that's the other thing too, like everyone so far. So like the electrician is finishing up like today or tomorrow, and then he's going to get it inspected. But when the electrician first started, he showed up. I think he started on a Friday, and then he came the following Saturday, like the next day. And when he walked into the house, like I had to meet him at the door to unlock it. He showed up at like 7:30 on a Saturday to get working, and he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know people were living here." And I was like, "Yeah, we are." And he was like, "Oh, like I don't have to come on Saturdays anymore, like if that's a problem." And I go, "Nah, man, you're good. Like if it's gonna get this done any quicker, like you come whenever the fuck you want. You can stay for dinner if you want. Like I'll make you dinner. Like if you work until whenever. Like I don't care. Just get the shit done."
Yep.
And then the plumbers showed up, and the plumbers were like there's people here. Like everyone so far that has come in has been like mind blown that we're like living in the house through the construction. But like me and Amy were saying, like we can't afford to pay our mortgage and then also pay rent in a different location.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's wild. Like because that it's essentially like two mortgages. Like rent isn't cheap.
What do you mean? It's so easy to rent right now?
Yeah. So it's like, it's not like we have an option. Like we literally can't afford to go anywhere else.
Pitch a tent outside.
Yeah.
Rent an RV. You guys didn't explore all your options.
Yeah, I did look at RVs. Those are expensive.
Nah, you're too short-sighted. You just go buy one that's fucking broken down. Have someone drop it off. And just junk it when you're done. That's it. Have it run on propane. Doesn't need to drive.
Yeah. Well, propane's expensive too. You got to get the tank delivered. It's a whole thing.
Nah, it's already on there.
On a broken down.
Just get it filled.
Down RV.
Yeah, you just gotta get it filled.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, call 1-800-PROPANE. They'll bring it to you.
Yeah. So, yep, just add it to the list. This has been a glorious fucking process. And everyone keeps saying, "Don't worry, when it's all over, you're gonna love it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure I will, but right now, I don't." Just chaos. I gotta love chaos.
Why would it be any other way?
It wouldn't. And I knew this going in too. Like I said, like I didn't expect it to be like fun and easy, but I just like to bitch about it because it's fucking annoying. I don't know. What else? What do we got here? What's going on? Oh, I got some great news. Thankfully, I saw this on Instagram the other day. I think Roca Wave, like they're like Jerry News, but like the other one. All they do is just like put out facts on Instagram. The state of North Carolina is raising, well, not yet. They have a bill proposed to state legislature to raise the legal age for marriage in the state from 14 to 16.
How progressive of them.
Yeah. Now, I look at that and I say, my immediate reaction is, what the fuck? You're like, there's a law that says you're allowed to get married in the state of North Carolina at 14 years old. How is that okay? And how has it taken until 2021 for them to be like, maybe we should change this? And then they all sit around because they're geniuses in North Carolina and they go, wow, we got to raise the age from 14 because that's really not cool. I don't know. What do you guys think we should raise it to? What? I mean, 18's like, the legal age for everything, right? Yeah. And some dickhead in the back is like, I don't know. We should probably make it 16.
Yeah, it's the age of emancipation, right?
Yeah. And now everyone's like, oh, yeah, no, you're right. We should go 16. Like, you're still a child at 16. Like, I don't know. Like, you work with kids. I work with kids. Like, 16 years old, you're a child.
Yeah. Uninformed idiot, actually.
Yes, yeah. And it's like, what thank God we have the genius people running the state of North Carolina.
Imagine if they changed the marriage age to like 45. Like really made you fucking want it.
Yeah. Although
I guess there would be no children.
I don't think they can they could do that. Well, I mean, we're both on record here that marriage is a fucking sham anyway. Or it's like, oh yeah, you love me, yeah, you love me, yeah. Let's involve the government.
Yep.
That's a Joe.
Let's do paperwork.
That's a Joe Rogan bit. But like, it's true. It's like, yeah, we want to be together forever. Let's go tell the government. Let's get the government involved. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, what is it? What is this? It doesn't make any sense. And it's like, whatever. But it's just so weird to me that there's still places. Like, I wonder if there's got to be other states. Like, what do you think the legal age for marriage is in Alabama?
Probably isn't a minimum.
Yeah, I would say
Or it's probably like 18 unless it's your cousin. In which case, it doesn't matter.
but only second cousin and distant, not first cousin. I think there's a law against marrying your first cousin.
Not in Alabama.
There is in Maine, I think.
There definitely isn't a law in West Virginia.
Yeah. You're not allowed to marry your first cousin in Maine. Your second cousin, go for it.
Yeah, because technically it's not blood relation. Second.
Well, it is, but it's further distance from the gene pool. So like your second,
you're connected through your grandparents, right?
yeah. So your first cousin would be like your uncle's kid.
Yeah.
Your second cousin would be like your uncle's kid's kid. It's your cousin's kid. Is your second cousin.
Oh, is it? Because I thought I only had one second cousin, and it was my mother's cousin's kid.
Yeah, that also works that way too. There's multiple ways to do it. So it's like your parents' first cousin is your second cousin.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Because then, so with that logic, my parents' first cousin is my second cousin.
Yeah.
So that means that my mother's cousin
Yep.
and his daughter are both my second cousins.
No, his daughter would then become your third cousin.
Oh, I don't have any second cousins then. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Run that by me again.
So
Your parents' cousin,
your parents' first cousin is your second cousin.
not an uncle?
No.
Fuck, this is weird, dude. I
They're
don't
typically
like this.
called, see, that's the thing. They're typically called aunts and uncles.
Because they should be a generation ahead.
They're in the same generation,
Unless
but
you
they're
have,
really your cousin.
I don't like that.
It is weird.
I don't like that one bit.
Yeah. So you're not allowed to marry your first cousin in Maine, but
So-
your second cousin, go for it.
You know what I just learned?
Yeah.
I don't have any first or second cousins. Fuck, yes I do. I keep fucking this up. Wait. Parents' cousin. Okay, I know of one. Wait, how does marriage fit into this now? Oh fuck.
It
hold
just
on.
jumps sides.
Wait, it might be two. I don't really. So this side of the family, I actually don't know. I don't know the dynamic of this whole thing
Yeah.
because it's like.
So your parents have siblings?
This isn't the right. Yes, they do, but
Do any of the siblings
No.
have children?
No.
Then you don't have any first cousins.
I know I don't have any first.
Yeah.
But since they have cousins, I have second cousins.
Yes.
Shit. I don't know who any of them are.
You can marry any of them too.
Dude, they're all like fucking like 75. This is what I mean.
Yeah.
Like this this is like no, this cannot like we got to be missing something here, right?
No. That's how it works. It jumps the line.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it has to do with. So the law itself
Okay.
has to do with it's based in biology, and like evolution. So this was the whole thing. If people don't know, this is also why homosexuality was denounced for a really long time through the Catholic Church, because the Catholic Church in particular, obviously they were all about control. I'm super big fans. I'm their number one fan, but If you think about it back in the day, they had to make sure that the human race didn't go extinct. Because the other thing about like transgender and homosexuality and bisexuality, this has been around forever. Like if you go back and look at like the ancient Greeks, like all the ancient Greeks, like those, like the Spartans used to fuck like anything that walked. Like they would fuck dudes, they would fuck women, like they didn't care. They were very open sexually, like back then. But what happened was with the Catholic Church, they were like, hey, we have to make sure like we actually like stay alive as like a species. So what stops that from happening? They're like, well, homosexuality would prevent that, because obviously a guy and a guy and a girl can't have fucking children, and that's how you keep the species alive. So that's part of the reason why religions were so against homosexuality, and that's why we got to the point where we are now, where no one really gives a shit. But prior to 10 years ago, that's why it's always been such an issue. It's because of religion. Same idea with some religions. They don't like you to eat pork, or they don't like to eat pigs. Well, what happens if you don't cook pork to a certain temperature? You get trichinosis and you die. So all of these like random fucking religious things that seem like they don't make any sense can all be traced back to evolutionary and biological things. But they're just stupid now. But the whole point was to like make sure that the human race continues to survive. So it's not that fucking pigs are evil or cows are actually sacred. It's if you don't cook it the right way or you don't feed it the right thing and you eat too much of it, like you die. And that's not good. So religions were like, hey, we need to not do that.
Dude, I looked up what is a second cousin.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting really fucked up by this.
Yeah. Oh, that was the long way around, saying like that's why religions also were against that, like cousin fucking, because you share too much of your genetic code with your first cousin, and the chance of having a handicapped child are significantly higher than they are from the second cousin. So that's why they don't like. That's why there's laws. Like and again, like all of these things have come through time, and they've changed to become laws and fucking societal norms, but they're all based off of like these antiquated things. I'm not advocating for, sibling fucking out here, but the laws that are against like fucking your sibling is because of like the offspring that is produced is a very high chance of having some sort of handicap, whether it's physical or mental. And that's not good because again, you can't, propagate the human species, and your first cousin is the same thing. So that's where all of this shit comes from. There's your fucking history lesson.
So we're off on this whole cousin thing.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to go to the grandparent level.
Okay.
A second cousin is the grandkid of your great aunt or uncle. So it theoretically should be the same generation as you, unless you're someone who's like 20 years younger than whatever.
Yeah.
So what you were describing is, so my parents' cousin is my first cousin once removed.
Oh, we get into that weird shit. The once removed, twice removed thing.
So now I would like to call bullshit on cousins. Cousins are bullshit.
Yes.
So if you have family,
don't fuck your cousin.
So if you have family, everything you know is a lie. Yeah. This is a sham. Cousins are a sham.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going real, like this is up there. So you have to go to your great grandparents, their sibling. So your great grand aunt or uncle, their first child is your first cousin twice removed. So this
that.
person cannot be alive
Yeah.
and is your first cousin twice removed. What is also your first cousin twice removed is your first cousin's grandkid.
Jesus.
So now, I know-
it goes up and down the chain. So the removed part refers to the generational lines, I would imagine. So like twice removed means it's 2 generations of
Up
difference.
or down.
Yeah, yeah. So you can have a first cousin twice removed that's dead, and if they were alive would be 126, and also have a first cousin twice removed that's like a newborn.
Yeah, they would. So your first cousin twice removed is either the generation of your grandparents or
Your grandkids.
your grandkids.
This is bullshit.
I'm telling you,
This is so stupid.
cousins are bullshit.
Cousins are bullshit. Wow, that is not what I thought it was.
No, because I thought because the way
So what is a second cousin?
it would be your great. It goes
Okay,
up
so
to your great aunt.
So my grandparents' siblings. then.
Yes, it's down that line.
So yeah, if I'm looking at like I'm imagining a family tree, like
Yep.
my grandparents, I'm in my grandparents' family tree.
Yep.
And then the people that are in my grandparents' siblings tree
Right. So your great aunt.
is my second cousin.
Yes. So basically, if it's your
So what's a third cousin? Would that go back to the level of my great grandparents?
yes.
So if we share, if my great grandparent had a sibling, that tree is my third cousin's.
Yes.
Oh, well, you know what though? That makes way more sense now when you take the law into account of not being able to marry your first cousin, because now that is someone that's outside of your shared grandparents' lineage. So it would be a sibling of your grandparent. You know what I mean? So like the amount of DNA that you share with this person is minimal,
Yeah.
theoretically.
And theoretically, first cousin, second cousin, third cousin, those should all be.
Unless you're inbred. You're a family
Yeah.
of inbreds. Everyone fucks their second cousin.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shared DNA in
The
there.
fucking McPoyles.
Yeah, it's called Arkansas.
Yeah. So your first, second, third cousin, whatever, should be in the same generation as you. I know that gets a little goofy with age. Because
Yeah.
because not only within a family, you could have someone that's 20 years apart or so.
Yeah.
But also now you're mixing in great aunts and uncles, and
Yeah.
like you could have a first cousin that's fucking a toddler or dead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a second cousin,
Yeah.
potentially. Because if that's like this is way too down the line. Because
Yeah.
you have to think about what number was your parent in the batch,
Yeah.
and then of those siblings, when did that one have a kid? So that like, because again, their kid is your first cousin,
Right.
but that first cousin could have been born 20 years before you or something.
Right. Like I have cousins that are like 50,
Yeah.
like in their 50s or like around 50. I think my oldest cousin might be like 51, 52.
yeah. Which
because
means you have some
there's
old fucking
20
aunts and uncles.
Yeah, because there's 20 years between my mom and her oldest brother,
Yeah.
roughly.
Oof. All right. So I do have a second cousin. That's what I thought.
But you don't have any first cousins.
I don't have any first cousins. I knew that.
Yeah. So you have second cousins, and then you have second cousins once removed.
Maybe. I don't really know.
Do any of your second cousins have kids?
Yeah, she's got one. So that's a second cousin once
That's
removed.
once removed.
And then the rest of it, truthfully, I might have the rest of it because like my grandmother was one of 6. Mm-hmm. So that means my mother. So that means my mother has a bunch of second cousins. Right? No, she has a bunch of first cousins once removed. damn it, I can't keep up with this shit.
I need one of those genealogy trees that just says like you are here.
Well, this one says you.
Oh, that's perfect. That is exactly what I needed.
So then on my, but this is the thing though.
We got to post that on the Instagram.
If I'm talking about my parents though, they become you.
Yeah.
So they have a bunch of first cousins, or I don't know what I don't even know my father's side.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I have no clue how many uncles I have no idea.
How many once removed, twice removed?
No clue.
Yeah.
Like my grandmother could be one of fucking 84 kids and I would have no clue. Or she could be one of one. I don't know. I don't care. I've never asked. I've never met these people.
Yeah. Well, you get into like the weird people that are like, oh, this is my...
Yeah, it's Uncle Ronnie.
This is my cousin or my uncle by marriage twice removed. Like they get into these weird titles and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, is it your uncle? Yeah, cool. All right, he's Uncle Bill. You know what I mean? Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Even like as I would go as far as like your cousin, like your first cousin twice removed that's like 40 years older than you, it's your uncle. It's still Uncle Bill.
Yeah, like I said, it's Uncle Ronnie.
Yeah, yeah.
He fucking grabs you and doesn't let you go.
Yeah.
Until your uncle, who isn't your uncle, he's your first cousin once removed, has to come in and be like, hey, Ronnie, let's go over here.
Yeah. So yeah, family titles are a lie.
Yeah.
They're all, it's everyone who thinks they've known this, you don't. You know nothing. This is all fucked.
Fuck. That was kind of fucked up. So I have one second cousin. No, there could be more. I just wouldn't know.
I have a fuck ton of second cousins.
I don't have shit.
I think my grandfather was one of 6. I think my grandmother was only one of 2. But still, that's 7 siblings on my grandparents' generation. Like that's
that branches a lot.
That's prime for a lot of fucking, and that's just my dad's parents. My mom's parent, my maternal grandparents. I don't know what my grandmother was. I don't know if she had any siblings. But I think my maternal grandfather was one of 4. So I
couldn't even tell you.
I had a fuck ton of cousins.
Couldn't even tell you.
I don't even know. I have no idea.
I don't know. It's just like I would see these people at like it's not like we did a lot of family things either.
No,
because it's like I don't even know what. Like I used to actually. It's really funny now thinking about it. I remember my father has a cousin, and I think he lived in Foxborough. And you would have thought when I was a kid that Foxborough was in fucking like Ghana.
Yeah.
The way they talked about Foxborough.
Yep. That's the thing.
It's like 40 minutes from the house.
Yeah.
And they were talking about, oh, well, he lives in Foxborough, so you'll probably never see him. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's the same thing. Like when I was a kid, I had a aunt and uncle and my cousin that lived in Kingston. And you'd think they lived in fucking Jerusalem. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we got to get on a fucking...
get on a plane.
A plane. We got to fly across the Atlantic. We got to go... It's like... Oh, dude, Kingston's like 45 minutes away.
I think you need yellow fever shots to get to Kingston.
Yeah. Did you get your malaria shots?
Now, I don't know how this fits again, but my mother calls them her cousins. I guess one of them lives in Carver. Now, that is like...
Yeah.
I know it's not far, but that is like a different world.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is literally right next to Plymouth, but it is parts unknown.
Seriously.
So it's funny how, I don't know if other states do this. I'm sure they must. But it's funny how Massachusetts, like the North Shore and the South Shore, kind of like mirror each other, because you have like the dog shit towns or cities of Lawrence and Lowell.
Yeah, they're like twin cities. It's like St. Paul and Minneapolis. The twin cities.
They're both old shitty mill cities. Everything is in a fucking old mill, and everything sucks. And then on the South Shore, you have Fall River and New Bedford.
Same thing.
That are twin cities. They're old fucking shitty mill cities, and everything sucks. And then on the North Shore, you have parts unknown like Hamilton, Georgetown, Amesbury, like that whole spot that's just woods that no one knows of. And then on the South Shore, you have Carver,
Plimpton, Middleborough,
Kingston, Middleborough, like all these random ass fucking towns.
Yeah.
Pembroke. like they're just parts
Hanover and Norwell.
Parts unknown, like that no one ever fucking goes to. It's funny how
well, yeah, and
how
then
it works
then you've
like
got
that.
like the North Shore, the true North Shore, which is like
Right.
Cape Ann, Essex, Gloucester,
Lynn.
and it,
I love to throw Lynn in there.
I'm not putting. There's no Lynn does not have a body of water.
Yeah, it does.
Lynn?
Yeah, Lynn,
Where?
It's right on the water.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's Nahant.
It's the same fucking
And
thing.
Swampskit.
It's the same thing.
Lynn does not like. Yeah, I'm gonna get the beachfront property in Lynn.
Yeah, no, there is.
No
Look.
way.
Yeah, there is.
No way.
Look. Lynn Beach. They have a beach.
No, what the Lynn does not have a fucking beach.
Lynn has waterfront property. It's there.
It's at the top of Nahant.
Yeah.
Nahant's an island? Go figure.
Yeah. Nahant, I think, is part of Lynn. Like, I don't know if Nahant
Nahant's its own
it's
town.
its own town. What is
I
it
think,
like?
dude, I think I know someone from
There's like
Nahant.
12 people that live in Nahant. It's
think I went-
literally that one road that goes to the fucking
Yes.
tides.
I think I went to college with a kid who grew up in Nahant.
Oh, wow. Actually,
He
you
was
know
a
what?
fucking weird ginger, but
Past the beach, like the restaurant, like the tides that's right there. If you keep going past that, I think there are houses. Like people do live there.
well, yeah, like look where Nahant Beach is.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
that's Nahant.
Right, right.
Fuck, Lynn is technically wow.
Yeah, you get waterfront property.
Clifton? What the fuck is Clifton?
Jared and Bob discover Massachusetts.
Dude, I literally thought it went Nahant, Swampskit, Marblehead.
Yeah, Ipswich is in there somewhere too. Or
No,
that's
Ipswich is
further
up. That's near Hamilton.
Yeah, that's further up. That's like Beverly, Essex.
Salem has waterfront property too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So does Peabody.
Beverly
Yep. Well, Beverly that's Endicott. Endicott College is
on the water.
Is on the water.
Wow. Learn something new every day.
Oh, most beautiful campus in Massachusetts. They said that when I went there. I went there for a school visit.
Gloucester, Rockport. Yeah, but that matches up with like the true South Shore of like Hull, Cohasset.
Right. Situate.
Yeah, like what are those places?
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how Massachusetts is like that.
Yeah, and then the second you even start thinking about going west, it's like,
Fuck it.
fuck it.
Who cares? It sucks.
Yeah.
There's no reason to go any further west than Marlboro.
I would even argue that you probably don't need to go west of about Waltham.
Waltham, yeah. Yeah. It is funny though that you say that. When we were kids, everyone talked about like Foxborough, like, oh, it's so far away.
Well, my parents are still like that.
Yeah.
Like they still think like everything is so far away.
Yeah. Well, that's like small town New England mentality. And like, here's another, we're talking about it again. Like when Ian was on the show and was like, yeah, I drive 4 hours to literally get anywhere. Or like if you live in like a real state, like Wyoming, well,
you want to pick a different state?
like Texas or like Colorado or like one of those places that the state is fucking huge. Like you got to drive like 4 hours to go somewhere.
Yeah, Oklahoma's 8 hours, one side to the other.
Yeah, yeah. Like Texas takes a fucking day to get
Yeah.
across. It's like,
Well, even like the Midwest, like isn't that like something about the Midwest is people from there will quite literally drive anywhere.
yeah, they don't give a shit.
Like no matter how far, no matter how much time,
Yeah.
they'll just drive
Yeah.
anywhere.
They're like, oh, it's just 12 hours.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, it's only 12 hours. You get there. You could get there in a day. You don't even have to stop anywhere to sleep. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
Yeah, and
That's long.
I'm sitting here like,
oh, it's going to take me an hour and a half to get there.
yeah. I literally didn't play a golf tournament one time. Marblehead.
Yeah.
So now I couldn't because of scheduling, but
Right.
there was a tournament in Marblehead and I looked at it, I go, I'm not going to Marblehead. You know how fucking hard it is to get in and out of there?
Yeah. Yet there's people that drive 4 hours just to like go hang out somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but we drive 4 hours and we go through.
We're in New York.
We're in New Jersey. We go through 4 states.
Yeah. Yeah. 4 hours from here is.
And actually, 4 hours from New Hampshire probably still puts you in New Jersey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it covers like 4 or 5 states.
It's 2 hours to central Connecticut. And then it's probably, another 2 hours to New Jersey.
Well, because I think it's like 3.5 from maybe not whatever. If it's a straight shot, it's like 3.5 to the city. Give me another half hour. The city isn't that far from fucking Jersey.
Right.
You're on the turnpike.
Oh, I love that. Love the turnpike.
Or you can drive 4 hours and just be in Vermont.
Yeah, I don't understand how any of that shit works. Or you can drive 5 hours and be in Maine. Acadia,
Still.
Yeah. Acadia National Park is so
Harbor.
fucking far away. It's like, I don't know. None of this makes any sense to me.
Yeah, or you can drive 5 hours west and be in 2 states, Massachusetts and New York.
Yeah. If you're going to upstate New York. Yeah.
If you just drove west.
Yeah, I think Syracuse is 8 hours.
Is that closer than Buffalo?
Roughly.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't go to Buffalo. I went to Lake Placid. Never
Yeah,
mind.
Buffalo is a little bit further.
I didn't go to Buffalo. I was gonna say, I went to Buffalo. It only took 6, but I've never been to Buffalo. I've been to Lake Placid. That took 6.
Yeah.
That's a different place.
Yeah. Yep, different spot. Well, so we discovered Massachusetts and we discovered cousins. I want to live in Clifton now.
Clifton? Like, I mean, it's closer than Marblehead.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fair point. All right. Well, you want to start wrapping this up?
Yeah, let me just pull up my stupid sheet.
All right. You pull up,
Which
that
is
stupid
stupid.
sheet.
Yes, got it. So today is August 17th. Mm-hmm. By the time this comes out, it'll be about the 23rd.
Yes.
So I would like to post date this take back to the first week of August when I walked into a Shaw's. And wouldn't you know, they have displays of Halloween candy in the first week of August.
That was like when I was saying they had pumpkin head seltzers.
Yes. But I remember that stuff getting... that stuff... So Pumpkinhead Seltzer's still early.
Yeah,
because
I mean, so...
that stuff used to get released at the end of August.
Yeah, more like mid. So I got insider info. Yeah, if maybe you didn't know if you haven't been listening to the show, but I did used to work at a liquor store for a very long time.
I worked at the liquor store once.
We used to get shipments of Pumpkinhead around like the first or second week of August, and we didn't put it out on the shelves until like the third or fourth week. So it was available. It's always been available in August, but it doesn't mean it's okay. Like, get your fucking pumpkin shit out of here. It's still summertime.
Halloween candy.
Yes, now that is
The first
egregious.
week of August.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Are people buying that now?
That is like Christmas music in September, like Labor Day. That's like like having Christmas stuff available on Labor Day.
We have to get through all of August,
Yep.
all of September,
Yep.
all of October.
Yeah, Halloween is quite literally the last day in October.
That is 3 months
Yeah.
early.
Yep.
Why?
Because people suck. People are idiots.
Are people buying Halloween candy right now?
Oh, yeah.
Just because it's there?
Funny story. We went to Walmart the other day to buy something. I
Did you buy
forget.
Halloween candy?
No, but we walked by and Amy was like, "Oh my God, Halloween candy." And I just looked at her and I go, "No,
Isn't she a candy person, though?
she's a candy person."
I'll give her that.
Yeah.
It's not the Halloween candy.
She's a big candy guy.
It could have been any candy.
Right. It could have been any candy. And she would have been like, "Oh my God, ooh, it's candy." And I was just like, "No, I'm not doing Halloween candy in August."
No. So now not only is that a joke, at PetSmart, the Halloween costumes are out.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Fuck off.
Not only, so he'll end up with one. So not only am I against dog costumes, I feel as though dogs don't need costumes.
No.
I feel like as though they probably don't like them either.
I'm pretty sure they hate them.
I mean, he hates everything right now, so all he does is yell at me and bite me. Unless I have treats, in which case he'll do whatever I want.
Yeah.
It's like, seriously, like, do I just pump this guy full of treats like all the time? Like, I don't know what to do here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amy's a dog guy. Tell her to let me know. So, like, why? Like, are people picking out their, like, dog costumes now?
That's ridiculous. And because also, you know it's ridiculous because we haven't seen any Spirit Halloweens pop up yet. So
Yeah, do you know any abandoned buildings?
I know a bunch of them. Quite a few. There's a lot in Lawrence and Lowell and New Bedford and Fall River, actually. Spirit Halloween country.
The Quad Cities of Massachusetts?
Yeah, yeah. But that's how you know, like, all right, cool. Maybe it's like almost it's fall. That is the telltale sign of fall. Stuff your fucking leaves changing color up your ass. Take your like apple picking and go fuck yourself. When you see the Spirit Halloween start popping up, that's how you know it's fall.
Right. So the literal first day of fall is September 21st. So even for the first day of fall,
Right.
which is in September, which is usually not that fucking cold.
Yeah.
It's not fall-y.
Right.
Because they still sneak in a 90 fucking degree day on you
Yeah.
somehow, and everyone has shut their AC downs, and there's no fucking AC,
Right. Right.
which happens inevitably every September.
And October. There's always like that. You get that heat wave in October where it's like 3 days of like 80 degrees.
I think October is a little more bipolar though, because you either get rain every fucking day,
Yeah.
or it's like you get a random.
Oh, what's that like?
July.
Also known as July. It's cold July. October is now known as cold July.
Oh, but it's so nice.
Yeah.
July. It's summer in Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful.
Go to the Cape.
Yeah.
So much to do.
People leave Florida to come here for the summertime. Yeah. Awesome.
Snowbirds.
Yeah. Hopefully it worked out for them. I hope they enjoyed their fucking rain.
I hope if I owned a fucking Cape rental, I'd be sitting there laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
Like laughing my ass off.
Yep. Because they get booked like
I
a
also
year in
hope
advance.
it fucking downpours when we're down there.
Oh, yeah.
I hope it fucking pours.
Yeah. It probably will.
I mean, why wouldn't it?
Yeah. We won't get any rain. We've barely had any rain all month of August.
It's gonna rain this week.
And it's going to rain every single day we're down there. Which, I mean, I don't really give a shit. We'll just drink and
I hope it
hang
does.
out.
I actually hope it does.
Play wiffle ball in the rain.
Yeah, do whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Play golf in the rain. Like we're gonna notice.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to notice. I get jury duty on that Monday. That's going to suck. The 23rd. Is that when this comes out?
Fake COVID.
Yeah. When this comes out, I'm going to be sitting at fucking Fall River. Hey, Fall River. Fall River
Sick.
District Court.
Dude.
Yeah.
You're so lucky you get to go to Fall River.
Yeah, I'm pumped, actually.
Know what I'm gonna be doing that Monday?
Golfing.
New Seabury.
Fuck you. Well, if I have things my way, which...
Do they still want you to call the night before?
Yeah, but I have to call on Friday. Because it's a Monday. Like, I have jury duty on a Monday.
Oh,
so I have
that's
to
okay,
call.
though.
I'm going to have to go. Monday is the busiest day.
Oh, that's true.
for
But
courthouses. Because everyone that gets arrested over the weekend has a Monday court date.
They have to, in order for you to sit, they have to have something going to trial. A lot of Mondays are arraignments and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I got to fill out this whole paperwork bullshit. And I don't know. I'm just going to show up and be like, whatever. I literally might be like, hey, listen, I got a vacation plan this week. Like, if you put me on this jury, I'm just going to vote with the majority. So I don't really give a shit about any of this. I just want to go home. I will be the worst juror you've ever fucking seen. So either, you use me with that in mind or send me home. I will ask 0 questions. I will cause no problems. I will just vote with whoever has the most votes, and I don't care.
Whatever gets us out of here the quickest.
Yeah, whatever gets us out of here the fastest is how I'm going to vote.
They like that.
Yeah. I think so.
They do.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
Yeah.
Especially if you come up with a conflict of interest as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I should have plenty. Because I have to fill out this like form before I go, and it's like, is anyone in your family a police officer? And I'd be like, yeah, I have a first cousin twice removed. I have a second cousin once removed.
I have a third cousin straight.
But I have a bunch of cousins that are cops. Two of my uncles were cops. My cousin's husband is a court officer. Like, I don't know. Yes.
You just start rattling it all off. Like, I got a crackhead and a cop in my family.
Yeah. So it's, yeah, right. And then, because one of the questions is anyone in your family in law enforcement? And then the other one is, do you have any conflicts of interest, like for your profession? And I'm gonna be like, well, yeah, I work with a social work agency.
Yeah.
So that could be a conflict of interest also.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, I'm just going to vote however to get me out of here.
Yep.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Do
It
I
would
have
be
any,
great.
Do I have any conflicts of interest in work?
Do you have any of your second cousins twice removed?
Oh, you know what I could do? I could just like start rattling off everything. Like, oh, clients at my gym are, and you just start listing like everything you can.
Yeah. I don't know. Jury duty is one of those things where it's like people either love it or they hate it. Like Finn. Finn loves it.
I was just about to say, who loves it? And who else
Finn.
but him?
Yes. Yep. Like I was talking to Amy, and Amy was like, "Oh my god, I've always wanted to be on a jury." And I'm like, "You want to go for me? Like, you walk in and just say you're me. I don't know. It's 2021. Like,
You be whoever you want.
you can be whoever you want. I'm a woman now. Amy's going. Just take my ID. Be like,
So-
this was before when I was Jared.
I know we're in the penalty time, but the other day at the gym, I said something about trying to get prescribed testosterone. And someone's like, "Oh, I can find." I'm like, "No, I was gonna get it like legitimate sources."
Right.
And then someone's like, "Oh, well, why don't you just like say you're transitioning?" And I'm like, "Well, that's the opposite of what I want."
Correct.
But what if I said I'm transitioning to a male starting now? All this time, secretly, I've been a female, and now I would finally like to become a male. It's 2021. Are they to tell me I'm not?
Yeah.
I can't? Are they to tell me I can't?
I don't know. You gotta find a good doctor though.
Or I need to find a shitty doctor, one or the other.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, you gotta find a doctor that's gonna give you what you want.
Oh, no. I can manipulate that. That's easy.
Yeah.
I'll just fucking not sleep for fucking a week and drink
But
entirely
make sure
too
you
much.
do it every single time, because remember we had our friend that
Three
went-
tests is a
three
charm.
tests. Two tests were under, and the third test was like barely over. Oh no, it looks like you're normal.
Yeah. The only reason I want to do it too is to get absolutely fucking yoked to hit the golf ball further. But
Yeah.
I just figured it would be fun.
Yeah.
No, but I was saying like it's 2021. Shouldn't I be able to transition to a male now?
You should. Yeah. You should do whatever you want. It's your body, your choice.
That's what I thought. So I would like to transition to a male.
Yeah.
Give me testosterone now.
There you go. Now we're done.
Yeah.
You know, that's really funny.
Found a loophole.
It's hilarious that I see all these like crazy right-wing people that are like, oh, all these my body, my choice people are having a really hard time that, I don't want a vaccine to put in my body. And everyone's like, yeah, like everyone's like, oh my God, yeah. And I kind of look at that and I go, you bitch at them for that. Like, because it's the whole like the abortion thing.
Yep.
Like my body, my choice. If I want to get an abortion, like I should be able to. And it's like, now these people on the right are like, well, my body, my choice people, they should let me not have a vaccine. And it's like, well, you bitch at the people that want to get abortions.
And now they're trying to throw it back in the liberal side's face.
Right. And it's like, you act like you don't care, but you do.
Yeah.
Like you can't play both. Like you can't have it both ways.
Well, they're trying to.
Yeah, they're trying to. But it's like these people are just so fucking stupid.
Question though, is the left now going to move away from COVID and towards Afghanistan? And this can be a very quick one because I don't want to get into a full Afghanistan talk because I'm not paying attention to what's going on because I don't give a fuck.
I think the short answer is no.
God damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah. Because you can't really do like mass population control off of another country. You can off of like this fucking demon fucking virus that's going to kill everybody.
And they already did the terror thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, my final thought, as we get out of the penalty time, is tied back to this whole construction thing. So recently we just had to like essentially not really like design our kitchen, but for lack of a better word, we had to design the kitchen. Like we had to pick like what kind of cabinets we wanted, what color, what kind of like pulls. I guess technically that is designing the kitchen.
What other steps go into designing the kitchen?
I don't know, like layout maybe. I mean, we did also kind of, all right, so we designed the kitchen. All right, fuck it. So we recently just designed our kitchen and we met with this guy. Funny story, his last name is also Mello. He's probably my third cousin once removed, if I had to guess.
Probably.
So we can get married because
it's cool.
It's cool. And neither of us has to change our last names.
It's convenient.
It's very convenient. So he's a really cool guy. Came in, we designed the whole thing and he's like, oh yeah, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put, this here, this there. And the way our kitchen layout is we're going to end up having two Lazy Susans, like one on the left side, one on the right side. So I'm like,
seems like a lot of Lazy Susans.
That's what I said. So I'm like, let me like look around. And he sends me this website and he goes, you can go on this website and like they have all kinds of everything, like things that you can like add on to your kitchen. And oh my God, did I go down the fucking rabbit hole of things that are available to put into a kitchen. Everything from like spice racks, like hidden in like drawers and cabinets to like these things, like extra like space, like thing that flips out from underneath a cabinet to give you more space to like put something on. And I'm looking at it like, that's stupid because they have this like, I don't know, panel thing that like is inside the cabinet and then it folds out of the cabinet and it gives you like something and they put like a mixer on it, like a stand mixer. And I'm like, well, why don't you just put that on the counter?
I can see a use for that, but anyway.
But the other thing too, though, is like now that cabinet is useless because when that pull out thing is inside the cabinet, like it takes up space, so it's like this whole thing, whatever. So I start going down looking at like different types of Lazy Susans and like different types of like corner unit cabinets. And I find like these coolest fucking things ever. There's like a thing that like, it's a tray that like pulls out and turns and you can put all kinds of stuff on it. And I'm like, I want that. And unfortunately, my third cousin once removed comes back and goes like, hey man, I can't get that cabinet. Because it's not part of like the company that we're going through. It's a different company, whatever. It's a whole fucking thing. But so I watched the thing and no bullshit. They had a fucking hype video for this Lazy Susan thing. So like I'm going through all of these kitchen things to the point where like, I'm like, oh, this is so fucking cool. I want this. And Amy looks at me and she goes, get off that website. And I was like, well, I'm just looking at stuff. Like, this is all really cool.
It's kitchen porn.
Yeah. And she's like, you need to get off that website right now.
I can stop anytime I want.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not addicted. I don't have a problem. And like, I watched this video and it was a hype video for like kitchen cabinets and shit. Like they have this like fade from black, like into the kitchen. And then they like have this like 1980s like porn music playing in the background, and they like pull out the Lazy Susan and they turn it and they start talking about like all the things you can put on it and they put it back, and it's like a 90-second video. I'm like, what the fuck? And I go, maybe it's just this thing. So then I go on the next one, And they have the same fucking thing. Oh, not the same video, but it's a similar type of video. And I go, this fucking company spent so much money on like video production to make shit for like kitchens and cabinets so people would buy them. And I'm like, this is wild to me that this even exists.
I mean, how else do you make cabinets look exciting?
I guess. But I just thought it was crazy, and I got mesmerized by the website, and I got stuck, and I was looking at all the cool shit you can have in a kitchen.
So it works.
Yeah, it works, but I didn't need the videos. I mean, I was hooked without the videos. The videos just kind of made it seem like it was a little too much to me. Like, oh, why'd you do this?
Oh, so the videos weren't it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm following along.
Yeah.
Kinda, sort of.
But I just was like mind blown that they made hype videos for like kitchen cabinets.
You ever seen a kitchen cabinet hype video?
Yeah.
I don't think I need to either, but
No, it's whatever you imagine is exactly what it is. So that's that. I don't know. Hopefully the kitchen comes out well. Amy just sent me a Snapchat. The toilet's gone in the bathroom. It's just a hole in the floor.
it's just still a pipe. Can you still use it?
Just piss down the pipe. So that's going to do it. I don't know. I have nothing. I can't wait to not have any water for the next 3 days.
It's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking sick. So thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. I mean, I'm a broken man. I have no water in my house. Just give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the show. Leave us a comment. Tell everybody you know about the show. Spread the word. You should be subscribed if you're listening, wherever you're listening. If you're not, go do that now, please. If you're on Apple, if you listen using Apple Podcasts, go to the iTunes store, leave us 5 stars, write us a review. All of the interaction and engagement is the only thing that really matters now when it comes to like sponsors and visibility and all those like bullshit like charts, ratings, and all that stuff. The amount of downloads isn't really that important anymore. It's all the engagement stuff. So help us out, please. Go do that stuff for us, and we'll be eternally thankful. We already talked about grillyourassoff.com. Again, use a promo code SarcasmPod for 15% off your entire order over there. And also you can go to mybookie.com, use a promo code SarcasmPod, same code at mybookie.com. And they will match your first deposit 50% up to $1,000. So again, that's mybookie.com, promo code SarcasmPod. You can get us on Instagram at SarcasmSpeaksPod. Our Twitter page is Sarcasm_Speaks, and our Facebook page is Sarcasm Speaks. So until next time, good night.